Okay, we're going to get started with the Try It Yourself section of Lesson 3. You can either keep this video small or you can make it big and whatever, but you want to stop as we go forward, and if I tell you to do something, just pause the video and then start to do it. So here's our assignment for Lesson 3. We want to type in a selection of text and make the entire selection have a consistent font with specific attributes, and then we want to do that for just one word. So what I want you to do right now is first let's type in a sentence. Let's just say type in, this is the sentence that we want to use. All right, so pause this and type that in the section. Okay, great, should do that. This is the sentence that we want to use. All right, now what you want to do now is put your font tag at the beginning of the sentence and at the end of the sentence. Now let's just put the font tag first, the beginning font and end font, and then we'll put in the attributes. So pause this and do that. Okay, great. So you should have here font and end font. All right. Now what I want you to do is put in the attribute for face, color, and size. And what I want you to do right now, before we put in the things, let's just put face equals quote and leave it blank. Color equals quote and leave it blank. Size equals quote and leave it blank. So you should have here size equals quote, color equals quote, and face equals quote. Okay, so now what I want you to do is give it a size of 3, a color of blue, and a face of Arial. Pause now and do that. Okay, so that means you should just put in the quotes, 3, and the color is blue, and the face is Arial. All right, now you can change that. I encourage you to experiment a little bit, but if you click Show Web Page, click Show Web Page and see how your text looks. It should look like this. Great. So let's go back, and if you want to change that around a little bit and experiment, feel free to do that. But before you do, I want you to complete the second portion of the assignment, which is I want you to type in something to this effect. Say, I'm going to make these words look different. So pause now and type that in. I'm going to make these words look different. I'm going to make these words look different. Okay? Now, what I want you to do is I want you to give just these words right here a specific font size, color, and face. Okay? So pause right now and first put in your font tags beforehand and afterhand, and then restart me. Okay, so you should have done this, font and font. And now what I want you to do is give them the size, color, and face. So you can do size of 3, face of impact, and color of green. So take a second, pause right now, and give it those attributes. So you should have this. Font size equals 3, face equals impact, color equals green. And remember to do the beginning quote and the end quote for each of those things. And let's see what that looks like. Okay, now you see here, it blends it all together. So why don't you put in a couple of line breaks right there. Okay, there it is. If you have that and it all makes sense to you, and it looks sort of like this, then you can click Final and move on to the next lesson. Great job.